Hey, JB here, and we've got another 6 reasons to buy the reMarkable 2 over the Papyr device. Let's get into it today. Okay, so my name's JB Glossinger, and if you watched yesterday's video, we talked about the 6 reasons to buy the Papyr over the reMarkable 2. And so today we're going to flip it up and we're going to give you 6 reasons to go the other way. If you watch my videos, you'll see I do this every once in a while. I'll do a 6 reasons video on why you should buy one device versus the other, because it helps you kind of decide, for those of you that are looking at these devices, on what works for you. And as always, I say this is more of a community than a channel. Love to hear your comments because it helps other people that come to this channel. And of course, if you want good energy, different ideas on tech and fun, then make sure you hit that subscribe and become a part of this, because we're growing this and I'm putting videos out almost every single day, just giving some good energy on workflow, these tech devices, some motivation, a lot of cool stuff, and love to have you be a part of it. All right, let's get into it. So what are the 6 reasons? Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is I love both these devices. In fact, right now I use the Papyr more on a daily basis. And if you watch yesterday's video, you will know why that is. But if you're looking for this, and the reason you're watching this is because you want to know why you should buy the reMarkable 2, well, I'm going to tell you the first thing is for minimalistic approach. So if you know executive function is the way your brain works. And some people like very detailed stuff, like when it comes to the Onyx Books products. These things are very detailed. They do a lot of things. You can do a calendar. You can put Google Play on it. There's Android. You can load this thing up with tons of things to do. Same thing with the Papyr. You can load it up. It's an Android device. There's other things you can do. Not as much as the books, but it still has some ability to do some other things, just really beyond note-taking. So if you're looking for just a paper replacement, that's it. Just something you're going to carry around and you're going to take notes with, and not have a calendar, not watch videos, not do anything with it, but just take notes, then this minimalistic device is the one for you. It's definitely the one. And again, the Papyr does a pretty good job with that. And if you're somebody that has that other executive function, like an engineer that likes a ton of stuff, likes a ton of things happening, then the books products are for you. But the Papyr maybe be a little bit more for you because it does a few more things. But if you're somebody that's minimalistic, and that's one thing you'll find in the reMarkable forums as you read, is there's this big battle. Like, I want distraction free. No, what do you mean? Just turn everything off and it'll still be distraction free. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying they like the minimalistic approach to the software and the way they just open it up and take notes, and they don't want all that other stuff. And then there's this whole faction of people going, well, you could just put it all in there and then they could, shut it off. And I get that, but that's because they think differently than you do. And so understanding your executive function, the way that you think, is going to help you determine which of these devices is best for you. And if you like a minimalistic approach, quick, fast, and easy, clean approach, then the reMarkable 2 is definitely for you. The next thing I'm going to tell you is the form factor. So the Papyr is, again, one of my favorite devices. It's thin, it's great. But the issue I have with the Papyr, it's a little bit older technology. I still like it, it's thin, but this thing I just love. It's a piece of art. It is really good. You do have to be careful dropping. A couple of subscribers have broken theirs because of the screen. It's still durable, but it's something that if it falls, it can break. You can tell. And the form factor is just amazing. I think it's just such a cool little device. You carry that into a meeting and it just really says, wow, I'm doing something different. Again, the Papyr has some of those qualities, but the quality and the craftsmanship of the reMarkable 2, I really think they've hit a home run with this product as far as the hardware goes. Again, so the first 2 points are really critical, that you're somebody that likes minimalism, isn't wanting this to do a ton of things like your calendar and go on Google Play and check the websites and stuff, and then you like the minimalistic approach. I think this is such a winner. Just holding it, I actually love it. It just feels so good in my hand. And it's just a really great device. So that's the number 2 reason, is the form factor is just great. The number 3 reason, as you can see here on the Papyr, is the battery is already wore down. So one of the issues I have with the battery, with the Papyr, is they are working on the battery. It does wear down pretty quick. I do charge a lot. It's not a big issue for me, but over time, it just seems like the battery isn't as good as the reMarkable 2, where this thing, I mean, I plug it in, it shuts off, turns on when it comes out of sleep, and it lasts forever. I mean, I haven't charged this thing forever, and it literally has, I'm trying to see how much battery it has. There it is. It's got like 80 some percent in here, like 80%. I know my glass sounds tiny, but the battery lasts forever. They do a really good job with the battery. Some people have complained, just so you know, that sometimes the charge doesn't go, the number doesn't say 100, it says 98. I mean, that's really not a huge issue. It's like paint on the race car, right? The race car is going to go fast whether the paint is good or not, but some people have complained about that little battery meter, but the battery lasts a long time, and I think that's important. And again, along the lines, you don't have to charge the stylus. So this stylus, I'm using the pen. I like it with the eraser. It's one of my favorites, called the marker. Compared to the paper stylus, you're going to have to charge this. Again, and if it runs down, that can be an issue. Again, it's not, I use a paper daily, and I love it. I'm just giving you some of the advantages, and really having a long-lasting battery really works with this. Again, continuing here with the number 4th reason that, again, this is against the paper, so this is like a tablet war. The reason that I really like this is the case and the accessories are great. And I'm gonna mention Books products because a lot of times they come in and I know their styluses are cheap and they just got to do a better job of their accessories, where reMarkable's accessories are really good. I mean, this case is magnetic. It comes out, the pen holds super well. You know, it comes out of the case, comes back in magnetic. I feel comfortable with it. The marker rides really good. This is something you can put in your backpack and you're gonna be all right with it. And obviously if you could knock it off as something close, but it does hold really good. And I like quality accessories, and really it's up there in that Apple category of quality craftsmanship. You feel this and it just feels real well. The paper, on the other hand, they're working, and we got to give QuirkLogic a break, right? They're brand new in this. They haven't been around as long, and I had to go get this cover, this case, off of Amazon. And it's a sticky cover, which I actually hate, that I had to stick to it. And then I have to, you know, put it in here. So they're working on a case, some resolution for that, and I think they're going to come out with something. But right now, this works, and I have to buy it separately on Amazon. But it definitely is not in the quality or the class of this device, which I think is better. The other reason you may want to go over the reMarkable 2 over the paper is the price. So the reMarkable 2 is less expensive, but you're giving up a little real estate. Obviously, you can see that here. You're getting a bigger device with the paper, but the price does make a difference for some people. And if you want to have a little bit less expensive product, then the reMarkable 2 is something you want to go with. Finally, I will add the last thing here on the reMarkable 2 that I really believe is the 6th reason that you would buy this over the paper, is because of the community. The reMarkable 2 has over 20,000 people on their Facebook page. They're very active Reddit communities where people are actually hacking this device, where this is an Android device, which I believe is on Linux too. Somebody told me that. But this is a true Linux device, and people are hacking this and adding things to it. I personally wouldn't hack it. That's not what I want to do. I have the reMarkable 1 over here, and I've never hacked it. But just one of the reasons I just don't have a lot of time. And again, those are more like the Books people. I think if you can hack a device, you wanted to do other things. There's some other products for you. But if you want to get into that and do that, there is a community for that, and I think that's a positive. It's a huge community, and reMarkable 2 has done a great job of bringing e-ink to the world, and I have to thank them. This channel would not be in existence. My first video, when I started doing some e-ink reviews in 2017, I think it went to 250,000 views, and what put me on the map was this device. So I have a lot of love for these guys. Do they have issues? Yes, customer service, they're working on, they're getting a little better. Somebody put a comment they got with them in 12 hours, which was great. But they do have an outstanding community of people that you can reach out to and get support. And sometimes that's important, right? And of course, we have a big community. So if you've got one of these devices and are having an issue, you can always post in the comments, and a lot of our viewers will be able to help your subscribers. So the reMarkable 2, yes, there are some reasons to buy it. And I do think if you're somebody that's into minimalism and really wants a device that just you're going to carry around for notes, and you don't like the iPad for writing on it, and you don't need a bunch of frills, and you just want something basic and organized, then this reMarkable 2 is for you. Battery is great. The product is great as far as the quality, the accessories. Again, being careful not to drop it. I've had some reports of people that have cracked the screen, and I'm sure you can get a hold of reMarkable to replace that, but be careful with it a little bit. The community is great, and of course the price is right there in a range which is going to be a little bit better than the paper device. But I can't say too many bad things about this. I use the paper more for collaboration, but if I had a go-to device, for me it fits my brain. I use my iPad for a lot of other things, and I like just being able to write something and know that it's just a note taker, and that's just me, okay? But other people have wanted other functionality. There are other products. The Books does a great job if you're really somebody that wants a lot of other things. And if you're in the middle, the Supernote or the paper is a good device too. But right now, today's video is about the 6 reasons to buy this, and hopefully those 6 reasons will help you in deciding what you're going to use. And if you've got one of these devices, please put it in the comments so you can help the rest of the community. As always, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, it helps me a lot, and it allows me to do more of these videos, and of course the subscribe is great. We're going to get back into some workflow stuff, get away from the devices the next couple days, and hopefully you tune in for that when I do some of the quotes and some of the productivity stuff. We don't give it as many views, but I really believe that you would like some of that or help, and part of the problem is that the YouTube algorithm doesn't hit because it's really a tech channel. So if you hit that little alert bell, then that's going to let you know that I have something new out. And literally, we're putting videos out almost every day on products and workflow and other ideas, and love to have you be a part of that. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Go have a fantastic day as always.